Hi there fellas, this is your daily dose of skill and we are coming back with another video for you fellas, and today we are going to play with the Chrysler GF. The tank which had quite some drama between his balls. I believe quite some of you familiar with that, but we are not going to touch this topic. All and all, we are playing with a Chrysler now, right? In order to show you what this tank is all about and do you want to buy it from the Bond store or not. For me, to be fair with you, it's nothing special, and even though it's very powerful tank against the lower tiers, against the tier 6s, tier 7s, and even against the tier 8s, but all and all for me, against the tier 10s, I am struggling quite a bit with this vehicle, and there is nothing to hide over there. Main point. Standard ammunition 198 penetration, which would be fine against the lower tiers and against the tier 8s if you're not meeting something very powerful. But all and all, since matchmaking nowadays sometimes can suck a big PP and you are playing against the very high tiers, right? Against the tier 10s plus too much making, you need to load gold. If you are loading the gold in order to be competitive, the premium tank is losing all point for being a premium tank itself, right? Anyways, what we are going to attempt to do today we will aim to get 3000 combined as usual with the tier 8s, and I will try to show you what is the best of the tank. And in my opinion, the best thing of the Chrysler GF is ability to side scrap, right? So if you like to take one corner and chill over there and play like, then this vehicle might be for you. Although to be fair with you, I did not had too many epic games with this vehicle, but once again, it's only me. We will test it out how the things is going to look like. First things first, this map is not horrible for us, and what we are going to do right here, we are going to make a hardcore pressure into the city. Hopefully things are going to go well for us. Fellas, don't mind me, I will need to drink quite some times during this video because my throat still hurts quite a lot. Well, it's not throat, it's tonsils. So yeah, it might be annoying a bit, so I apologize for that, but when I'm speaking it hurts a bit, so yeah. Okay, good. What is our plan over there, fellas? I don't really think we can. Actually, we could if this Leo wouldn't block our shot. It's completely fine. He did not mean to do that by any means. And speaking about the things which he did not mean to do, fellas, I have a feeling enemies are playing super duper hyper turbo aggressively over there, but it's not going to work that well for the enemy team, at least in my opinion. I mean, Borat is amazing tank, but it's not created to go super aggressively in front and simply draw all attention towards him and die in the first minute. That was quite poor play, but it happens. Although enemy team managed to eliminate our shit luck from the game, as you can see right here. All good. So far, so good. So we are going to get to our corner where we want to play, and this is the corner, fellas. So, speaking about the armor, if I'm not mistaken, lower plate of this thing, it's like 200mm stick or something, or 180mm stick, which is quite good, fellas, to be fair with you. This is not a bad armor by any means, right? But the main problem is probably alpha damage and penetration with the standard shells. That's why majority of the people do not like this vehicle. And oh, one more thing which is definitely worth to highlight. That was quite stupid crossing by me, but I deserve this. One more thing, fellas, speaking about the flexibility of this vehicle. Now look, you see this Oho? If he have a derp gun, he's going to make damage for us. If he doesn't have derp gun, we are going to eat him. He doesn't have a derp gun, and you notice how I loaded gold ammunition. Because with 200 penetration with a standard shells, with all respect, fellas, we can go and F ourselves. It's just nothing what we can do against this Oho. But now Now, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, now we are speaking. Now we can simply farm this Oho. Oho is clueless. Oho cannot do literally anything for us, and we are just claiming his life pretty much without even asking his name. Speaking about the names, there is E75 over there, and you might think, Skill, you might be in trouble, but answer is, to be fair with you, no, I'm not. I can deal with this E25 without bigger problems whatsoever, right? Just because we have this ability to side scrap over there on the corner, and this E75 shouldn't be able to do anything for us. And in this angle, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to permanently track him and do damage, right? So as you can see, we have some guards in the side, and all we need to do, we need to claim this guy health just like this. And this is where this tank is actually shining. If you are able to catch someone like we caught this E75 over there, then you are golden, then you are feeling Gucci, and then you are smiling. Speaking about the things which we should smile about, there is a defender which died over there, which is quite good. But once again, fellas, this is not over for us. We still have a lot of things to do. E75. I'm trying to figure out, can I win the fight against this Mr. E75 over there? There is some windows over there from where we should be able to shoot him. Although, look, once again, fellas, one of the more important things for us, just keep side scrapping, and once again side scrapping. That's super important if we want to get decent performance with this vehicle, right? And look, we are in quite good position, I would say. This is not bad by any means whatsoever. And E75 is very good side scrapper too, but in this kind of situation, he kind of can't do shit for us. And now we are chilling. Yes, I completely understand we are losing this battle, and I am feeling completely fine with that, right? I know sometimes, fellas, you can't win them all, right? You just cannot win them all. But what we can do, we can get extra couple of shots, because Leopata should make a hardcore pressure like this, right? And Leopata is appearing just like this. Beautiful. We are going to load the standard ammunition for Leopata just because we can penetrate him, and even though he's running from us, we should be able to catch him right there. Beautiful catch, fellas. Now look, there is a Charfooter in the back, which to be fair with you, I don't really care about, and unfortunately we are hitting the gun in front over there. That's okay. Look, Charfooter is trying to peek, but I don't care about him, and I am dead. I cannot do anything right there. 3.1 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. You can say whatever you want, boys and girls. We made this vehicle work in this battle. We did everything properly, and you might think, but Skill, you gold spammer. This is how this tank is made to play if you want to be respectably competitive. Now look, with 198 penetration, I could cross my fingers and pray for the RNG in order to penetrate Oho, which more likely wouldn't happen. Also, the same goes for E75. I would definitely not penetrate him in the angle which he had for us. We simply wouldn't be able to do the things. And now, since we loaded APCRs, we managed to have a decent performance, and we was fighting against them. So here you go. This is the situation, this is performance, and with this team, I would say we played quite well. Speaking about the profits, it's literally zero. Now you might ask, Skill, why it's zero? Because I have, I bought extra reserves, combat rations, or however you are calling them. I have a stock of them, so minus 10,000 over there, and 3,000 from the small repairs and small aid kits, so we made pretty much 9,000 or something. That's what I'm talking about. If you are getting matchmaking against the tier 9s and tier 10s, you will shoot many APCRs if you want to be competitive, unless you are fighting against someone which you can penetrate easily, right? It's just how the game works nowadays, right? And that means you are not going to get so much credits. And speaking about the premium tanks, why we are buying the premium tanks? It's not because of the crew training, it's not because... the main point of the premium tank is to have the tank which is fitting with your style priority, which is making credits. Those two things is the most important thing. So, as an example, You are not a good light tank player, you don't care about the light tanks, you don't want to play with the light tanks, you don't buy the premium light tank, simple as this. You don't like heavy tanks, you are not playing with a heavy tank, you are playing with something else, right? And I believe that makes sense, fellas. Get premium tank if you are willing to spend certain amount of the money or bonds or whatever on the game, right? Get the tank which you are going to enjoy. That's super important thing, fellas, believe me. Because every single of us can buy majority of the tier 4, tier 5 premium tanks, or to have them all, or to have whatever else tank. But if we are not enjoying it, or if it's not making enough credits, it's just simply a shit investment. In other words, cheap person is paying twice. I know sounds rough, but this is just how it goes. Okay, Chrysler, we are going to take this position over there and we will try to get as much use as we can over there, right? So we are hold down, this is exactly what we want, and now we are waiting. Poor IS-5. Relax, take it easy, everything is fine. You know what enemies can do for me? Spam high explosives. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, right? Damn it, you mother trucker, how dare you to shoot high explosives into this beautiful creature, which is called Chrysler. Shame on you. But all jokes aside, fellas, I think he did a good decision over there. Because if not this high explosive, he wouldn't be able to do literally anything for me. So that wasn't bad whatsoever. What do we want to do now? We want to kind of... that was idiotical by me. Okay, I deserve this. I was thinking I want to cross like this, but that was simply silly. So as you can see, now speaking about the current situation over there, flexibility which we have with this vehicle is down to 0. We can't really do too many stuff over there, right? And I believe you would agree with me right there. So what we want to do, we want to wait until the enemies will make one or another mistake, right? Whenever enemies are going to make one or another mistake, then we are going to start banging the crap out of them. And as you can see, this T-44 is in the open field for us. He have no bloody clue we are over there, and obviously the gun handling is treating us like a big pile of kaku. That's sad, but this is reality. Sometimes situation is looking like this. This is a direct hit, so this T-44 should think about moving from this position, otherwise he's going to be dead. We are going to go with another blind shot, and one of those blind shots definitely hit. Now, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. All we need to do right here is we need to wait until enemies are going to do something silly. We lost one of the third hit points literally for free. Well, we have one blind shot, but it's not the great situation for us by any means, right? One blind shot is not so good, fellas. Anyways, speaking about the good things, how about if we would use this Liberty over there to have a perfect hold down for ourselves? So let's go. Actually, this is not Liberty, this is Samoa. Patience, 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 patience. You see, you are dealing nowadays with a bloody defenders, and in order to penetrate defender, we do not need gold ammunition, but we need to hit him exactly where we want him to hit, which is cupolas. Cupolas is only 150mm thickness of armor, or however you are saying that. But in order to hit those shots, oh boy, you need to be lucky. You need to be lucky, guys. As you can see, this is cupola. That was pretty much pixel shot, and we did not manage to hit that because he reacted properly. Or we can say I did not react as fast. That's completely fine, fellas. This is what you can expect from the Chrysler, right? We are not dead yet. We still can get plenty of use over there, speaking about this this matchmaking and this situation all and all, because matchmaking is not horrible. We are fighting against the tier 8 tanks. There is no Artas. We can play hold down, and this vehicle have armor. Obviously, armor is not working against the high explosive ammunition, which all of us know, and armor is not working against the gold ammunition, especially when we do not have the perfect position. That's very, very important to highlight. Okay, so far, fellas, everything is looking like a big pile of poop. Let's be honest. So far, everything is looking like a big pile of poop. But we are not giving up. What we are trying to do right now, we will try to deal with this Lansen and the bot shit which is playing in the middle of the nowhere over there, right? This is going to be our goal. Why we want to do this? Because we do not have any other options how to play this battle. We can't make a hardcore pressure over there, let's be honest. We simply cannot make a hardcore pressure like this because we will die. This is a fat crossfire towards the middle. We can't move somewhere over there because we are simply going to die, right? So only one thing which respectably we can do in this battle is to wait until Mr. Lansen is going to make some kind of holy bananas. This gun handling is garbage. Until Lansen is going to make one or another mistake, and then we are punishing him. Another blind shot over there, so we have 2 blind shots so far, fellas, but that's it. Nothing more than that. Crazy hard battle, fellas. Very hard situation for us. And you know what is disturbing us over there? Those trees over there, this line of the trees, they are pretty much giving the camo values for this Lansen. So we can't simply outspot him. But what we can do, we can try to find a shot on the Mr. Batchet which is playing over there. And eventually, fellas, enemy heavy tanks will start making pressure. And whenever they will start making pressure, then we will start doing a real stuff over there. By the way, speaking about, remember I said that we hit the blind shot? We haven't. We haven't hit a blind shot. So pretty much our performance so far is solid 300 damage. This is our performance. Ay, Dios míos. Anyways, you see this ISU over there? Yes, boys. We are going ham against this mother trucker. And now we are showing where Chrysler key actually shines. You know what they can do? They can go and eat kaku. It's just how it goes. This is how armor of this vehicle works, fellas. This is pretty much perfection of this vehicle. What you can get the most. If you are wondering, did I saw those guys over there? Sure I did, fellas. Sure I saw them. Okay, good. Gold on. Why so? Because we have a big boy over there, which is called Oho. And our main plan against the Oho is going to be to kill him as soon as possible, right? That's important. Russia. Oh, unfortunate. It's okay. Relax. Take it easy. Defender over there. I am trying to turn into defender. I did not manage to do that in time. Not much what I can do about that. I'm trying to turn towards those mother truckers over there. And from 50 TP, I should be safe. Defender is thinking about peeking towards me. More likely. Luckily, he did not manage to do that yet. And another defender is coming from over there. So we are going to hit him once. And now we are going to die. Woo, fellas, woo! Here you go. This is the Chrysler key in action. Very complicated and very hard tank to play, in my opinion. Stop flexing, you mother trucker. Stop banging my beautiful tank. It's already necrophilia. I see you. Stop doing this. Anyways, what I meant to say, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gents, Chrysler key is quite interesting vehicle, and in my opinion, it's not the best tank in the game, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Unless you have some kind of fetish for rear-mounted turrets, maybe then if you like the slower gameplay, you like to hug the wall and side scrap over there, then yes, it's quite good. But as you can see, this vehicle have quite some weaknesses. Armor is not one of those. In my opinion, this tank have quite nice armor. The main weakness of this vehicle would be gun. I don't know, would you agree with me or you would disagree with me? So please leave your comment down below and let me know. What do you think about the Chrysler GF? Do you think it's amazing vehicle, or do you think the tank is not so good and tank is not so epic? I'm very, very curious what you are going to say, and in the same time, you are going, by leaving the comment, by leaving like and everything, you're not even going to help for me, you are going to help your colleagues, you are going to help the Piotr from Poland, or Dimitri from the Russia, which is watching the video, and he's thinking about purchasing the tank for himself, right? So be helpful, fellas, and everything is going to be Gucci. Anyways, 2 tanks left. Our T-44 is, I don't even know what he's doing. Probably he's trying to flank the defenders over there, I assume. And he's only 1 guy alive. Can he do something over there? I really doubt it. Defender frontally, he cannot penetrate that unless he's shooting gold ammunition, and probably he doesn't. And the same mother trucker defender is going to bang the crap out of this guy. Those defenders played very, very well, fellas. For real. Those defenders did everything properly right there, and this defender not even he have an amazing tank armor wise. He's good player and he knows what he is doing. Probably both of those defenders should be, my prediction would be, should be over 55 win ratio. That's what I guess, but we can check it out, fellas, shall we? Because if they have 55 win ratio plus, obviously that means they are extremely good players. If they don't have 55 win ratio plus, that means they are getting there. So easy peasy, just like this. Okay, what do we have? 2000 damage, and once again, it wasn't horrible score by us. Defenders definitely carried the game. 55 win ratio as expected, and another guy 55 win ratio as expected. Here you go, fellas. I was very, very close to that. Anyways, third battle. Come on, let's go. Let's get at least the respectable battle right there, because the first 2 games wasn't very, very good. I would love to hit like 4,000 or something, but you know, we need to get the right match. And one more thing, fellas, which definitely worth highlighting. Speaking about the Chrysler key and equipment which we are using. I am using bounty equipment, okay? You know what? I have an idea. How about if we are going to replace for everything for ventilation? So now our view range is sucking a massive PP, but maybe gun handling is going to be a bit better than it was before. What do you think about that? Let's test it out for a last battle. Why not to do so, right? So maybe it's going to work better. And we have a tier 7 matchmaking, but there is 3 artists. It doesn't really matter because it's tier 7 matchmaking. We can feel like a kings. Okay. Right here, look. And this is the matchmaking which you want to get with a Chrysler key. Like literally, this is the matchmaking which you want to get. This is relatively a city map, right? Obviously there is some open fields, but we don't need to play over there. We are not forced to go over there. We are not going to go into the valley, because this tank do not have a gun depression. And plus bases over there, so in my opinion this is quite stupid thing to go into the valley, especially when the base is over there, because you are, even though if you are winning, you have very, very long way around, right? And we need to defend the cap, so let's go. Let's go, boys. First things first. We will need to make a decision. Do we want to cross immediately like this, or do we want to take this position at first? Obviously there is more than one position to play over there. I can definitely go like this and to take this this area over there, but for some reason I would, not for some reason, I want to have upper ground over there. That's important. What is going to happen? We should meet Chrysler key over there. Enemy Chrysler key. Patience. We are completely fine. Chrysler key right there. We are aiming for his lower plate and his side scrapping over there. Okay, I don't really care about him side scrapping, but what I care about his friend over there. There is Mr. IS and there is Mr. T20, and you know what is the funniest part of all this? They did not manage to spot me, so they are having quite a big fat trouble over there. That's good. This is exactly what we want to see. That's nice. Very, very nice. So, As you can see, Mr. Mateos, he wasn't too patient over there, so that led him to get murdered over there. That's completely fine. He deserved this, to be fair with you. That was simply too much pressure from this guy's side, being a bottom tier medium tank in my opinion. And all we need to do right there, we need to keep banging those two guys over there. Speaking about the banging, there is IS, which definitely spotted us, and we need to move a bit back. We are moving back because of the artist, right? Soon we are going to make a pressure because this tank is created, especially when we are a top tier with this vehicle, we simply need to make a pressure. Otherwise, it's not going to be very, very good, right? So let's do this. We are going in front and we have a dream. Our dream is very, very simple. We are trying to buy the chiri and we are saying for our chiri, follow me. That's what we are doing. Now you will see the battle of the bloody titans. I can't do shit for a Chrysler, Chrysler can't do shit for me. So both of us can dance here forever and ever. You might think it is a weak spot, you might think this is a weak spot like Cupola. No, it's not. It's not a weak spot, fellas. So right here, this is going to be awkward play. He can't do shit for me, I can't do shit for him. He can't do shit for me, I can't do shit for him. He cannot do shit for me, I can't do shit for him. He can't do shit for me, I can't do shit for him. And dance baby one more time. Dance baby one. He said F the shit, so now we are punishing him. And in fact, we are going to go for the tiger. Speaking about the tiger, we should track him. Track! Over there, and now he have quite a bit of trouble. Now pay attention, fellas, how enemy team is playing the battle. This is definitely worth a highlight. So look, remember what I said in the first minute of the battle. Enemies, I'm not speaking about the enemies overall. Don't go into the 1-2 line when you are playing this battle. It's counter attack. The bloody 1-2 line is giving you F all. It's giving you a big pile of kaku. It's giving you nothing, right? So what is happening right here? Enemies decide to make a hardcore pressure like this, and they are losing pretty much all of their forces over there, right? And what is the end game result right here? They are throwing this battle over there because so many top tier vehicles was simply playing in the middle of the shithole. That was simply poor play and bad play. Now look, this is the situation where the Chrysler key is sucking kind of massive poop, right? The gun handling, even with a stabilizer, is crap, as you can see, fellas. I am not afraid to say that. The gun handling of this vehicle, even with a stabilizer, is no bueno. It is kind of crappy gun handling. And this is definitely the thing which we need and which we should highlight with this tank. Armor is good, congratulations. I do not have anything bad to say about the armor. But everything rest is very, very, very meh, fellas. And this is the main... Look, the gun handling is not very, very good, right? And the trade point of this vehicle would be armor, right? It would be the trade point. But in the same time, if you are meeting tanks, which is higher tier than you are, so for example, you are meeting tier 10s, right? You are not going to feel this armor so much. And plus, on top of that, when people is loading gold, let's be fair over there. When people is loading gold, what is happening? The armor is not working as well as it would when people is not shooting gold. Just how the game is looking like nowadays, right? This is the World of Tanks which we are playing, so here you go. This is the situation. Nevertheless, fellas, this battle is amazing for us. We have solid 4.8 thousand damage for Mark of Excellence, and speaking all and all, score combined, we have 5.5 thousand combined. This is amazing game for a Chrysler. But once again, all stars was aligned for us. Enemy team wasn't too good, okay? They decided to play in 1-2 line. Plus, that was counter-attacking the city map, so we could play way more aggressively. We was top tier. This is just a good matchmaking for this vehicle, and this is the score. Speaking about the score and this matchmaking, now we are speaking about the profits. 99,000 credits minus 10,000 for extra ration, so pretty much 90,000 credits. Here you go. This is a very, very, very good performance, and this is very, very good matchup for us with this vehicle. So here you go. We have it, fellas. Chrysler key in action. So feel free to leave your comments down below, and let's see, did we get our average, what we are aiming for when we are doing a YouTube video? Absolutely yes. 2.7 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage, and we managed to get solid 3.8 thousand combined, which would be a great score even for a tier 9 and even tier 10 tank, right? It wasn't bad, but in the same time I was quite lucky, let's admit it. Thank you so much for watching, fellas. That was your daily dose of skill, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.